Hi everyone, it's me Gigi, welcome back. So I'm playing with what I have on my desk, and I do have a mess on my desk, and I have things here, there, and everywhere. But I pulled out the pockets that my friend Celeste gifted me, and I just have a few pieces of this lace material here, and I have a few pieces of, where is it? I thought I had, oh, here it is, this. See, it's really nothing. It's from another piece of lace, but I thought, okay, we can play with it. It almost looks like this. Anyways, so let me show you. So I got this one piece of lace. I covered it. I glued it. I cut it. So now that's that. And this is like a library pocket kind of thing. I'm going to call them a pocket. So I'm going to move this. This is going to have to come over here real quick because I need to sit down. I had one of those crazy days today. I had to go to Home Goods and I bought a couple of plates I shouldn't have bought, but I'm good. Okay, so my friend Celeste also gifted me this, and she's woodland inspired. And I'm going to give you all her information because, of course, I need to thank her, which I have, but re-thank her for making my wheels spin again. So on this, I'm going to put this little piece of lace, and it's not all the way. By that I mean, I'll show you, it doesn't go all the way to the top, I think. So I'm just going to put some glue like this. I hope everyone's doing well. It's hot here. Can you tell? Look, my glue's already drying. Okay. And yes, I do have the fan on because it's really hot, and the air conditioner. Let me see. Am I in focus? Sorry. Okay. Now, this is a piece of trim that I have. I'm just going to place it down. And I'm not too worried about the top. I'm more concerned a little bit about the bottom. Hopefully it covers the bottom. Okay, I'm going to pull this a little bit. There. And the reason I said I'm not worried about the top is because I'm going to put a little piece of lace or ribbon on there. I'll show you right now. So there we go. Okay. And I should turn this over really quick and go like this. Ooh, this is dirty. I have to wash it. I think it's a piece of muslin. So now, this is what I was kind of worried about, but this is what I'm going to do. And place this in here so I won't get glue in this back part. Okay, and I found this little ribbon lace trim, I should call it. I'm just going to put it there. I'm not going to overthink it. I'm not going to do any of that. Look how perfect it even fits there. And is it this way? Or is it this way? This way? Or this way? It looks about the same. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. So if somebody gets this card and says, oh no, I just realized she did put it on backwards. Thanks. So I'm going to go like this. No, I'm going to go like this. And put this down. And it's just to cover, see, my little piece of this fabric lace did not cover all the way to the top. So there. Nice. Like I said, I went to Home Goods because I had to go to the store next door. The lady next door, well, actually, she's 2 stores down. She's going out of business. And I had bought a blouse there once, and my daughter told me, Mom, I don't like that blouse, return it. So when I did return it, the lady says, oh, I only give credit. I'm fine. I don't go out to that side of town very often. And I went a couple of weeks ago. And when I went, I found 2 tops. And they're more like for around the house. Let's put it that way. And I had a credit also, and so I bought a bar of soap, which was half price of only $10. Okay, fine. And she never put it in my bag. So I called, and no one was answering. I figured, well, they're not going to answer because, you know, they're busy. They had quite a bit of people. And today when I went, she was very kind, and she said, you know, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to give it to you. Here's my material scissors. She goes, I'm just going to give it to you because I think I know what happened. Okay. And she looks, and there was only one soap. That was a heart shape. And it was green, like a light green. And so she went ahead and gave it to me. Well, gave it to me in the sense, well, she owed it to me because I had already paid for it. And I went on my merry way. Decided to run into Home Goods. What a terrible run. They have all kinds of things out. Everything for fall is out. And I also went in there because I'm on a hunt for trinkets. I don't know. Jonah, the preppy girl, she's got trinkets galore. She's always finding them. She said she finds like a Goodwill. Well, our Goodwill doesn't have any. So I decided to go in there. Didn't find any. Okay. So I'm going to keep hunting. Did I say punting? Hunting. So Celeste also gave me these beautiful butterflies, and I thought it would be cute. It's going to take away from that, but I'm okay with it. This one kind of like, it hides there. I do like it here. So I'm going to place that. And my thought was that I want it, and I'm going to tear this really quick, to scrunch this up. Scrunch this up. And then put this on top. And I'm going to do it. It's just a thought. I'm not even going to think about it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, yikes. So now I'm going to gather this here. Then I'm going to gather this here. I just want a little bit of like gauze, or in this case, this netting underneath. I have a vintage piece of netting. I mean, I think it's antique, but I don't use it very often, and I only have a little piece left. Okay, now my fingers have been caught here. Okay, I want this kind of free, fun. There we go. There we go. I need to let me get one of those kids' wipes, wet wipes, huggy wipes. Come on, just stay down, stay down. What can I use? What can I use? What can I use to make it stay down? Nope. I had my thing here. Here. That might work, hopefully. Yes. So see, that's what I wanted to do, and I kind of want this little piece sticking out. Can I get it to stick out, or is it already rolled up? There. Uh-oh, there goes my fingers again. Let's do this. That's funny. Let me get a Huggies wipe real quick. I'm so glad I have these here. I noticed my friend Celeste, she has these, and she even has them in a little container. So I think when she puts them in the container, Celeste, you have to let me know in the message or in the comment, because you are really good about watching my videos. And she puts it back in this little container, and I have those containers. And I thought, what a clever thing. And I think she does that to keep them moist, and you could reuse it. See, that's all I really wanted. I kind of wish I could have torn this or pulled this out more. Let's see if I could do that. There. There. Come on. And then this. See? Cute. And I like to bend these a little bit. I know a lot of people like to use a pencil to roll them a little bit. Roll their, see? You roll their wings. And then, right here too, you roll their wings. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I could put maybe a little piece of ribbon underneath there. Ribbon, 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 lace. Tiny, tiny ribbon, tiny lace. Do I have some in here? I said I was just going to use what's on my desk. A little tiny piece of lace. I thought I had it. Oh, I put it away in this other bag because I wanted to pick it up the table. Okay. I guess I'm not going to use lace. Let me think of this. What if, let me try something. No, I don't think I like that. I'm just going to do this. And if I change my mind or if I find something, you can always tuck it in, you know, because we're not going to glue the wings. We're just going to glue the body. And then you can always put whatever underneath here. Let's do this. So see that? I'm just going to put it there and right about here. And maybe a little dab here. Celeste, these are beautiful. I'm so happy you gifted me these. Okay, there we go. Is it in the middle? Pretty much. So there's one. I love this. I love, love, love this. I'm going to put a little stone in the middle, but I don't have a stone on my desk. I do not. Now, the other thing, this here actually, I already put glue on this. Is it this one? Is it this side? I believe it is. Let me double check. No, it's this side. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. I don't think I want it this way, even though it's cute that way, but I think I'm just going to put it this way. Now, I put some fabric tack here because Maggie White, I call her the doily queen. She always says before you cut these, you put some glue, let it dry, and then you can cut it. So I already put glue all around here because I am going to end up cutting this. And now I'm just going to press it down like that. I could move it just a little bit. Just a little bit. Maybe I could move it. Oops, I moved it a lot, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this piece out. And it's for the sequins won't fall. And where are my little scissors? Hello, little scissors. Come out, come out. You're there. So we're just going to cut, snip here. And we're hoping the sequences don't fall off. Okay, and the beads. So now we're going to go under here. I'm going to lift it a little bit. And then go this way. Everyone that I mentioned on my video, I will put their information in on the description box. It's only fair where you get all your information from. There you go. Look at that. Look at this. Look how simple that was. Okay, one more. One more that I thought was, and everyone knows I love Kim Holtz, but she's too tall, way too tall. So this is for a different project, but she's adorable. Now, the other thing I'm going to try, but I don't think I have the right glue, but I'm just going to try it anyways. I am going to, somehow I need to turn this around or just cut it. Let's cut it. There we go, all the way. It's not perfect. It's okay. So now I want to glue this here. Just like that. Let's try this and see. So I have not pre-planned this. I have not tried any of this. I just thought whatever's on my desk I'm going to do for the hashtag Terrific Thursday Crafts. So if you make anything and you'd like to share, you can share it. Okay. And this is where I'm not sure if this is going to work. I hope it does. Let's see. I'm going to just spread this. One of the things I noticed, which a lot of people use, is they use like old credit cards or those fake credit cards they send you. Okay. I'll put this here. Move this over in case I'm not in focus. I'm just going to flip this. I like the numbers here. It might not work out with the numbers because this paper is not perfectly straight. Here we go. Ta-da! There we go. And this is also the Tim Holtz. I believe it's called tissue paper. On that one, I would like to put a little person. Well, they're not little people. They're just little size paper dolls, I should say. I'll put you here. Something like, you know, maybe a little bit bigger. Maybe 2. This was in a picture frame. Okay. There we go. Isn't that adorable? And all just for this. Yes. I can always cut that later. It needs a little bit here. So what have you all been making? Maybe you can mention it. Mention in the comments what you're making. Okay. I do love these girls. Maybe. Nope. Okay. Cut this really quick. Pictures. So I'm just going to cut right along the sides. This needs to be cut a little bit more. I might have to glue this corner here because I feel like it's lifting. And I'm going to cut here. But just for you can see the possibilities. This is why I'm doing this. Oh, did I put glue there? I'm going to have to use an eraser. There we go. Move that. This goes in the trash can. This goes back here. I will remove that. There we go. So there we go. This is pretty cool. I do have, but not on my desk, so I'm only working with what's on my desk. I was going to say I do have a black, look, a black lace would be nice. This does not work with it, but this is also from my friend Celeste. So yes, maybe a black little trim right there. And then I'm going to go back on this, trim this little piece off. There. I think I need a little bit more glue, but I will trim that little piece off and leave it like that. So what do you all think? You can have one like this, you can have this, and actually you could even do these as a tag, put a tag here. I'm thinking I'm going to put a piece of paper back here, fold it in half, and I'm going to make them fit in a journal or a page of a journal, and they'll flip. Now you can have writing space back here, and you can put any little thing there. I hope that makes sense, but I will come back and show you exactly what I mean. So there you go. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate you all. So with that said, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye now.